How's it going? We got $2 peak pay here in Pittsburgh, 5:30 p.m. until 7:30 p.m. But there's something else in this video that I'm excited to show you. I'm not going to show you yet. Maybe you can kind of piece together a little clues as we go through this shift today. It's a Monday, not particularly a crazy busy day for food delivery, but let's find out here. I'm driving to my favorite starting zone. See how much money we can make on $2 peak pay. All right, perfect example of why you got a multi-app, driving on different apps at the same time so you can select the best order for you. Grubhub's not the busiest, but sometimes they drop you one-off orders like this. Pizza Hut, $18.80, 4.4 miles on a single order. So remember, when you're multi-apping them on DoorDash, pause your dash. You have 35 minutes. Make sure I don't just get, orders I can't obviously take here. Only 3 minutes, 0.6 miles away from Pizza Hut. So let me ask you this. You see me driving here in the car, just kind of in the vehicle, right? I'm doing my thing. I've done this for years. Here's your perspective. I want to introduce something brand new. I like tech, all right? I got to hype it up for myself, I guess. Introducing your driver mic sky mode, folks. So check it out. In 5.7K 360 degree resolution, you can see more than just me talking to you inside the car, right? We can get some perspective, some scenery, some who knows what we'll see, right? Stuff on the road. Sky mode is now on the channel. Yeah, wait time wasn't perfect there. I mean, anything under 5 minutes, it's kind of, reasonable? Not, well, maybe expected, I don't know, depending on your marketplace. But 5 minutes, it's understandable. I think that's a good word for it. 5 to 10 minutes is kind of getting annoying, right? And then 10 plus minutes, 12, etc. That's a long wait. Actually, that's another reason why, we talk about positioning, ending in ideally a power strip, areas that are busy with restaurants, so you can minimize commuting time. Imagine it's rush hour and you finish in a really slow area, and then based on where you're at, you have to fight traffic again, getting back into a busy zone. Right now, I am 5 minutes, 1.6 miles away from the drop-off location. Let me ask you, since I'm multi-apping here, when do you go back online? Because as soon as I drop this, I want next to zero wait time until I get another good order request. So here's the deal. I feel like, number one, if you go online too soon, like right now, or even 3 minutes, 2 minutes away from the ending destination, yes, you'll get the request and you can cycle through, pick one that makes sense for you. But remember, DoorDash, more so now than 5 years ago, they're really tracking the ETAs. If you have extreme lateness, which is basically like, 5 minutes, 10 minutes from the estimated completion time, you could get hit with a contract violation. I would err on the side of caution and go later, always, than earlier, because you have to finish this delivery. So, still, I wouldn't do it when I'm parking, because then they're just going to toss you orders. If it's even remotely busy, DoorDash, they're going to fire orders at you, and you're trying to finish the other one. So you can only do so much. You don't want screens blocking your other screen. So as soon as you finish the drop-off, then basically as you're walking back to your car, go online. You can play with it. Tell me down below in the comments, when do you think's the best for timing there? But you don't want to be overwhelmed with all these screens here. I think that's kind of the best time to do it. All right, folks, moved up the road a little bit, and I waited for about, 2.5 minutes, and I got this one. Howley Chinese food. We're back on DoorDash, by the way. $8.50, 3.2 miles. The ending destination's okay. I normally wouldn't go that east of the city, but it's not bad. Now, keep in mind, while you're doing this, I'm thinking about, obviously, the overall earnings, the hourly earnings, but you're going to start to understand, okay, what is the median average earnings in my marketplace? Can I average 20 an hour, 23, 18, whatever it is? And then when you get an idea of what I'm averaging there, then you'll know, okay, what's a good shift? What's a bad shift? Is this abnormal? And then the more and more you do, I'd combine it with our earnings tracking spreadsheet. It's at yourdrivermic.com if you haven't gotten a copy yet. But then you can go, how's Mondays? How are Tuesdays? How is it when I know there's a special event going on? Make note, this is what can happen when you're on the edge of a zone. So I'm trying to get back into a busier zone, more in the center of the city here, and I'm right on that Eastern edge that I told you. So you'll get orders from customers that are on the Eastern edge. And they're ordering from these restaurants. I just accepted this Taco Bell order. And look where it's pulling me. It's pulling me back eastward. Now, I took it because I don't mind. It's not super, super far away. So I can come back here and take another one. But peak pay is ending in 28 minutes. I'll probably be able to do, one more after this one. But even so, you're going to have to judge. I'm getting pulled a little bit away. I just got an add-on order. Hold on. So this okay order just turned into a really good order. Plus $8 for 0.5 miles. There you go, add to route. Now, since that just came through, this Taco Bell, you're not gonna have it ready instantly. So keep that in mind. If you need to go to the bathroom or something, go to the counter first, just let them know. Now, sometimes if the Dasher app and the Dasher customer side are working super well, then maybe, the timing will be good, but I'm betting that order just came through. Let's actually do at least one more. There's a little bit of a delay there. I was just working on my camera stuff, but Grubhub, again, I wasn't expecting Grubhub really tonight, more so DoorDash, for $9.14, 1.5 miles. If they're gonna keep offering orders like this, I'll take it over DoorDash. That's why, folks, you have to have the filler apps, you have to multi-app, and it's gonna just give you the most options possible. Green pepper, $12.24, 3.9 miles. Hey there, same delivery. I just wanna let you know, if you're watching this in the background, take a look at the screen here in a second. Now, folks, there's skill, there's luck. I will tell you, doing this stuff for years, you will have both in a shift. I did nothing to particularly get this order here. An add-on order for Grubhub for $22 for an additional 0.8 miles. How the heck did you get that, Mike? That is pure luck. That is pure luck, and I am thankful of it. I told you, Grubhub, at least here in Pittsburgh, they have really high margin orders sometimes. Where does that come from? Not really bonus pay. It comes from whatever reason, higher tips from Grubhub customers. I bet I'll show you the breakdown after the shift here. Actually, this will be my last ones, these last two. So we'll go over the entire numbers. These are it's gotta be like a $13 tip. Are you ready? Are you ready to see these numbers? I did pretty good, right? Caught a couple good breaks there. Got a few good customer tips. The number should be pretty decent, right? I'm looking at it. Are you ready to see these numbers? Tonight's shift, 5:45 p.m. until 8:45 p.m. You can see it, $87.93. So $62.18 breakdown from Grubhub, $25.75 from DoorDash. Grubhub carried today. The crazy tips, I'll show you that in a second. $29.31 per hour. My best food delivery shift in months. Stellar. 7 deliveries completed. Everyone tipped with an average tip of over double what I expect here. $9.14 average customer tip. Business miles, 17.4, $5.05 paid out per mile. Based on those miles, a tax deduction of $11.40. But the name of the game today, remember, I told you that those Grubhub orders had to have had a massive customer tip. Look at the breakdown here. Can you please just look at this Grubhub customer breakdown here of these tips? Again, it's why you gotta have a filler app. I know if you're not a big fan of Grubhub, I never get orders. I never even here in Pittsburgh, I never get a ton of orders, but I always keep it online for one-off orders here. So in yellow, a good tip here, $7.14, a random 72-cent bonus. So was that some surge pay or something? Okay. But $10 customer tip, which is stellar, a $16.31 customer tip, and spearheaded by this monster $20 tip. And again, that's all luck. That's nothing I did. This isn't post-delivery tips here. We're talking, these are preloaded when I place the order, $20 customer tip. It really is a two-part A and B system. It's the skill, the positioning, dollars to mile, looking at the restaurants here and trying to encourage good customer service, obviously, to have a good tip post-delivery if they're going to add something on. But there's certainly, put this down below, by the way. Guess, is it 20% luck? Is it 30% luck? But I'll say, in my opinion, it's got to be 15 to 30% luck. That's just how it is, that you happen to get this assignment, right? You happen to be at a good place at a good time for that customer order, in essence. But the big customer tips here made this entire shift. So let me know, how much luck goes into this?